Hello from Malaysia. Here we are at the Pacific Express Hotel in Kuala Lumpur. Today I'm going to talk about coming through Malaysian immigration, our experience here at the hotel, and our walkabout adventure. So, getting into Malaysia, it's actually super easy. After a few minutes of waiting in line, I was at an officer and he asked me how long I'd be staying in Malaysia for. I said 30 days, even though we had booked our ticket for 31 days after. He didn't even check. So 30 days, then asked me to scan both my index fingers, and that was it. I was through. It's so easy. So, side note to all the Trinidadians out there who think that, our passport is really difficult except, well, for the Shenzhen countries, this side of the world, there's Malaysia. And also, Indonesia. I was looking into it. So if we do visit Indonesia, I'll give you an update on that as well. So, moving on, after immigration and clearing it in a matter of minutes, we were able to get a bus and a shuttle to our hotel. That's when things started to go a bit not so great. See, at check-in, we were told that there's a 6% government tax charge and a 10% service charge. Truth be told, it was partially my fault that we didn't know about this before because the information was there on booking.com. So a word to the wise, when you're booking hotels in Southeast Asia or anywhere, always check that fine print in the policies section. Take a look at what extra services or charges, or if they're going to charge your card, or if there's an excluded tax of some sort. It wasn't a problem. We paid the extra, it was fine. The real issue came about when, after taking our bags up to our room with no assistance, we realized that not only had I not taken the change, which was about 2 ringgit, I had also forgotten to take a receipt. At the time, I had thought, well, maybe 2 ringgit's not that much. Maybe they were keeping it as a tip. But then, when we opened the door and saw how dim and small and frankly disappointing the room is, we decided to go and get our 2 ringgit back. And I thought that maybe I should ask for the receipt as well. Imagine my surprise when I checked the receipt the following afternoon and saw that my card had been charged for the first night, and it was listed that I'd paid only cash for the second night. Now, the thing is, we'd paid cash in the full amount for both nights, including the deposit of 50 ringgit. And immediately I had to go check online, check my Visa account, try to call the bank and see what had happened. I thought, well, maybe it was a mistake, maybe it was just a pre-authorization. But it turns out that I had been double charged for the first night that we stayed at this hotel. Now, I'd like to say that I don't know for sure if this was a legitimate mistake or if it was like some sort of scam maneuver. I will forever be suspicious of our receptionist's behavior because thinking back on it, I didn't look at the receipt right away, but when I asked for it, he didn't want to give it to me. He was like, oh, you want it? You're sure you want this sort of thing? And he showed me the 300 and whatever, the 308 receipt bill, and he's like, this is what you paid, this is the correct amount. But it seemed now, in retrospect, that he was hiding the rest of the page. So, my mind, I don't know if I'm being paranoid or a little bit over-skeptical, but I'm really wondering if there was something up with his behavior and if he was trying to pocket a little bit on the side. Anyway, let's look at the positive sides of this place, shall we? This place has a pool. Let's go check it out. let me finish yesterday's tale. After we'd left the hotel, we went in search of a good mall that we'd find good quality, excellent shoes at. Long story short, we did not find any. Specifically, we were looking for New Balance shoes and a certain type of New Balance shoes. So it's not that there aren't any good quality shoes here, it's that in certain countries, there aren't lines that are produced in other countries. So after browsing around and seeing all the great things that there are to buy, we decided to walk over to the Petronas Towers. It was really a spectacular sight to see them from close up. They're actually one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen at night.